Eric is there. Very good. So where are you now? You still there at the cabin?
No.
Oh, very good. I want you to just look around and tell me exactly where you are.
I just see a space.
Ah, beautiful. And can you just hear Eric's voice or can you see him? Can you ask Eric to please show himself to you?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And what does Eric look like? Just describe him. I know you know what he looks like, and I know what he looks like, but just describe him anyway.
The very silly personality.
Awesome. Is he grinning? Can you see his face?
Yes, it's a kind of picture.
Uh,
A picture.
Ask him, can he show his whole self while you're there? He doesn't mind.
Yes.
Ah, very good. And go ahead and give Eric a hug and tell him and greet him. Greet him. What does he say?
He says I am beautiful.
Oh, very good. I knew he'd say that. It's fall time. So ask him, did he connect me and you together? Hank and I? You and Hank together?
Of course.
Is that what he says?
Yes.
And ask him, did he ever get Hank's message when he said that he wanted to connect with him?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, did he ever, I tried to reach his mom, and I asked him to let his mom know that I was legitimate. Did he ever get that message?
Okay, you need to ask the question again.
Okay, very good. And you say Eric connected you and I together, correct?
Yes.
And Eric said that he would agree to be your guide.
Yes.
And how many other guides do you have besides Eric?
I see a lot of people.
Ah, very good. And ask Eric, are all these your guides?
He says yes.
And ask him about Mimosa, the lamb. Who was Mimosa?
She's my harmony side.
She's your harmonious side?
Yes, it's like she make me feel harmony.
Harmony. Awesome. So she's an aspect of you then? Is she an aspect of you?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And ask him, can he go ahead and introduce you to some of your other guides? Please.
We have this Victor Hugo.
Ah, Victor, very good. And is Victor there?
Yes.
And have you either shaken his hand or given him a hug?
Yes, he's happy to be here with Hank.
Oh, awesome. Do they know who Hank is?
Yes, he says you are like similar to him. you teach the same that he ever been teach for a long time ago.
So he and I we work together? Have we worked together before?
Yes, he likes you very much.
Oh, very good. I'm very happy to be the facilitator for this. And what about your other guides? Can you meet your other guides then?
He has Jesus.
Ah, is Jesus there then?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Can you go ahead and give Jesus a hug as well?
Yes.
And how does that feel?
I feel a fire in my heart.
Awesome. Can you ask him to... Oh, very good. Because is he opening your heart up? Is he helping you to open your heart?
Yes, I will always be connected with him by my heart.
Oh my God, wonderful. And so you have Victor and Jesus and Eric is there, and you know your harmonious side. Can you still feel Mimosa?
Yes.
Beautiful. And any other guides that are there? You may as well meet them all.
His lights.
You said there are beings of light there?
Yes.
Well, before you describe the beings of light, what does Jesus look like?
I just feel the energy.
Ah, very good. Very good. And is Eric, he's still there, yes?
Yes.
Good. And you can see Eric though, huh?
Yes, he's a little bored.
He's bored?
He's bored. I say, let's move on.
Okay, very, very good. Now, what we like for him, what we're interested in is to, if they could just give your body a scan once over really well with a scan with white light, just to reinforce your chakras and cleanse your aura. Is that possible?
He's working.
Who's doing the work on you?
His oldest beings, Jesus, his archangels, and Erik is watching.
Oh, very good. And so we can, while they're working on you, can we continue to ask Eric questions?
Yes, he says he's here for this.
Oh, very good. So here's his first question. We know they're working on your heart chakra, and you know now you've officially met your team, and which is wonderful. Aldi Hernan. You knew him. Have you met him? Have you known him in other lifetimes? Audi, have you met him or have you known him from other lifetimes?
Yes.
And what relationship have you had with him?
It was a friend's relationship. We belong to the same group.
Would you say the same soul group or?
Yes.
And where is that soul group from? Out of curiosity. And when I ask, are you from another dimension or from another planet, or that's what I mean. What does he say? We know Eric has a wonderful personality and sense of humor, so tell him Hank said, come on, Eric, spit it out. He just says you're from the same soul group, is that it?
Yes.
Okay, so ask, now we have that one answered. What's your relationship with Hank? Have you and Hank had relations in other dimensions or other places besides Earth?
He's my teacher.
I'm your teacher. This is what Eric is saying?
Yes.
Oh, very good. So it was meant for us to come together?
Yes.
And of course he led us together?
Yes, he want me, Hank, teach me, for I can be able to work, to heal.
Oh, excellent. I got that for sure. And have we had relations before, once again, I ask?
Yes.
And just out of curiosity, could he just mention one or two, just for, because you had a desire to know? Was it on the earth?
No, he's showing me pictures of the beings, but it's not beings from Earth.
So we're extraterrestrial then?
Yes, it's what the people called us, yes.
And can he name the group of extraterrestrials in which we came from? Please.
Aliens. Aliens?
Aliens. And ask him just please if he could spell it in the English language. He knows how I am.
A-L-E-N. But he said, but this is your language. You want names for everything.
Well, that's why we're here. We're just curious. We're very curious. And does he foresee you and I doing work futuristically?
Somebody here.
Who has arrived? Ask Eric. I'm sorry.
He says I come from there. He says it's them. They
Ask Eric, can he help you improve your English in this session here, if he will? Or while they're working on you, can they improve your English for the session so you can understand everything that you're being told?
They go work with me and Hank, these aliens?
Okay, the extraterrestrials will work with us?
Yes.
Very good. Should we get involved with the seeker, the seeker group that's coming?
Yes. Is it a technology? He's not talking. He just puts the pictures.
The images in your head. So Eric is giving you the images.
Yeah, he's laughing now.
And why is he laughing?
Because they think he's funny.
Oh, okay. We know Eric's personality, and we absolutely love it. We absolutely love it.
Yeah, I know. Everybody likes me now.
Very good. And is Eric familiar with Hank at all?
Yes, he says he's everywhere where he wants to be.
Oh, very good. And what about the young lady who's working with his mom?
Jimmy's okay, he says.
No.
She's okay. Well, there's no wrong or right.
Understood. So while we're asking questions, we'll get back to Hank's and Rachel's relationship later. What about Ricky Holloway? Why do you have so much problem communicating with your son's father? Have you had a relationship with him in the past life? Eric knows. He's everywhere.
He's just living by the fear.
And what is he so afraid of?
His fear. And you don't want to change.
Is there anything that Tania or Rachel can do to help him with that, or should you not pay any attention, or what's his advice, please?
Just let him go. Do what he needs to be doing and learn what he needs to be learning.
But it's not your place or responsibility. Can he help with the relationship that you guys have, though? Just in terms of communication.
He seems no, he don't want to change. So he make the things very difficult, even to be friends.
So is there any way from on their side that they could help to have you a little free from him then?
It depends on him. How Eric says I should move on in my life, and then he will be in his place.
Very good. And tell him that your grandmother just suggested that you possibly move to Colorado. Is that a good idea, or that was just a suggestion?
He says I have free will to choose what I want, and the universe, it will help me in everything that I want. But yes, it's good to be connected with the nature. He helped me.
So he mentioned that there was. Okay, go ahead. Is he saying anything else?
No, it made me feel good when he showed me the pictures of mountains and river, and he showed me by feeling how this is good.
So would he suggest that, while you're doing your work in Houston with Hank, that you probably just visit that every now and then?
Yes.
And how important is the work that you and Hank will do together with the extraterrestrials?
More fast she does, more fast she starts her work, and she feels happy with.
Very good. And so, will we have face-to-face interactions with the extraterrestrials, or will we only speak to them in our dreams, or at night when we're sleeping?
I suppose they will help with the new technology to heal to heal others.
Very good. And we know that timelines are, we'll just ask anyway. We won't try and make time frame. Any time frame that we'll have this connection with them? Or are we already connecting with them?
Yes, they are here.
Are they are they there with you?
Yes.
Can you see them?
Yes.
And what do they look like?
They are tall. I feel them vibration. They don't talk.
Okay, very good. And just visually, what do they look like? We're just interested.
They are tall beings.
Very tall.
They be quiet. They just talk telepathically. It's like I feel them energy talk with me.
Oh, very good. And what are they saying to you?
He says, I am one of them. They are my family.
And Hank as well?
Yes.
Very good. And this technology, what type of technology would it be? Will it be a device? Will it be a gift? A gift in terms of that we could actually do ourselves by laying our hands on someone? Or what is the technology that they speak of, please?
From the moment is by hands. But in the future it will be communicate telepathically, and we heal by just look to the person.
Amazing. So do they see us doing this within the next 3 months or 6 months?
Right now.
Right now, already. So we have the ability to lay hands on people then?
Yes.
And what should our thoughts be as we're doing so?
Visualize.
So we visualize, are we visualizing their energy, releasing any negative energy or anything that's blocking them and infusing them with light? Is that our visualization?
Yes.
Very good. And is Victor there as well?
Yes.
And Victor, is he a part of the group as well?
Yes.
Is Victor physically manifest on the planet now?
No, we don't want to come here right now.
Oh, okay. So, but is he communicating with both you and Hank?
Yes.
Very good. And what about, we're going to change the subject just a moment and we'll get back to that. Rue, you knew him in this lifetime. You guys connected when you were younger. Is he going to play any part in your life? He was a childhood sweetheart of yours. Just so they know. I know they know already. How are you and Rue connected?
They are brothers.
So your son was correct then.
Yes.
So you won't have a romantic connection with him at all then.
He's not supposed to, no.
Very good. And will he possibly come to the United States?
It's good to both be together as a protection.
Will he get the wrong idea if he came to the United States? If he thinks that if he has a desire to be involved with you romantically?
Yeah, you want to come, but it should become just a friend.
If he arrives, will he understand that it's best to be friends?
He does understand.
He does not understand.
No.
Okay, so we shouldn't encourage him then, is that correct?
Yes.
Very good. Have you known him in past lives before?
Yes.
Here on the planet Earth or elsewhere?
Yes, and it hurt.
And how many times has Rachel been to the planet Earth?
'64.
And this would be the 64th life she's in incarnation now?
Yes.
Had Rachel been lost in the sensation for a while? Or has she always been awake or aware?
She have a lot of wisdom. She loved to learn and bring to earth.
Very good.
Soul power. The soul have resources, and she want to bring these resources to earth.
Very good. And are the extraterrestrials still there now?
Okay, you need to ask the question again.
Okay, very good. And you say Eric connected you and I together, correct?
Yes.
And Eric said that he would agree to be your guide.
Yes.
And how many other guides do you have besides Eric?
I see a lot of people.
Ah, very good. And ask Eric, are all these your guides?
He says yes.
And ask him about Mimosa the lamb. Who was Mimosa? Eric is there. Very good. So where are you now? You still there at the cabin?
No.
Ah, very good. I want you to just look around and tell me exactly where you are.
I just see a space.
Ah, beautiful. And can you just hear Eric's voice, or can you see him? Can you ask Eric to please show himself to you?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And what does Eric look like? Just describe him. I know you know what he looks like, and I know what he looks like, but just describe him anyway.
The very silly personality.
Awesome. Is he grinning? Can you see his face?
Yes, it's a kind of picture.
Ah.
A picture.
Ask him, can he show his whole self while you're there? He doesn't mind.
Yes.
Ah, very good. And go ahead and give Eric a hug and tell him and greet him. Greet him. What does he say?
He says, I am beautiful.
Oh, very good. I knew he'd say that. It's about time. So ask him, did he connect me and you together? Hank and I? You and Hank together?
Of course.
Is that what he says?
Yes.
And ask him, did he ever get Hank's message when he said that he wanted to connect with him?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, did he ever, I tried to reach his mom, and I asked him to let his mom know that I was legitimate. Did he ever get that message?
She's my harmony side.
She's your harmonious side?
Yes, it's like she make me feel harmony.
Harmony. Awesome. So she's an aspect of you then? Is she an aspect of you?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And ask him, can he go ahead and introduce you to some of your other guides? Please.
We have this Victor Hugo.
Ah, Victor.